If you've ever read through the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act, you know how information dense it really is. It's so long that they created an abridged version to cater to business associates, and it's still 115 pages long. It doesn't help that 34% of U.S. healthcare workers are unaware of their company's cybersecurity policies, while 14% are aware of their company's policy but have never read it. To add to that pile of bad information, we also know that HIPAA is purposefully written in a vague way so that it's open to interpretation on a case-by-case basis. Since you clicked this video, you realize the importance of keeping your employees aware of HIPAA throughout their workday. The only question is, what are the best ways to go about doing that? Hi everyone, I'm Matt from eTactics, and today I'm going to explain how to promote HIPAA awareness at your organization. Before we get started though, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking the button below. While you're down there, hit that alert bell icon next to it as well so that when we post new helpful content, you get notified. Okay, so in the intro to this video, I hit you with some bad news. Let's change gears for a real quick second. When it comes to HIPAA awareness, there are thousands of ways to go about it, and there isn't one perfect way. Each effort you put towards promoting the intricacies of HIPAA at your office is beneficial to your employees. But in order for this law to resonate with your team, you'll need to use a mixture of different things to get it right for you. The first and most direct way to promote HIPAA awareness at your practice is one of the more obvious ways, and it's likely that you're already doing it. You need to conduct annual retraining sessions. Now, people are naturally forgetful, especially when it comes to complex rules and regulations. If you already retrain your employees on their knowledge of this law, great. However, conducting the training session or sessions is only one of the aspects. What's more important here is how you do it and whether or not it's an interesting session. In other words, if your retraining sessions are a low-quality 10-year-old video of you going over the law, you're not doing yourself any favors. We've all been to classes that were boring at some point leading up to our professional career. You'd find yourself wandering off within the first few minutes, thinking about what your next meal was or what you're going to do once the bell rang. If your training sessions are similar, your employees are going to feel the exact same way. So, host retraining sessions annually, but ensure that each of them are interesting and fun. With that, let's move into our second way to promote HIPAA awareness, adding visual cues around the office. One of the most effective, modern styles of training employees comes from the lean methodology. In a nutshell, it strips down effective training methodology to two beliefs: continuous improvement and respect everyone. That's it. One of the most basic teachings of lean is to include small visual cues built into or around employees' workstations. They act as reminders of their job's most important aspects. Now, by adding signs, posters, and other visual cues at or around your employees' workstations, you're keeping them in a constant state of awareness. You could even get signs that indirectly empower your employees. For example, hanging a sign on an entryway to a restrictive area that says something like HIPAA certified employees only would act as a constant reminder about HIPAA and empower your employees, since it's an exclusive area they have access to because of their training only. Finally, once you've established everything I've mentioned so far, there's only one thing left for you to do: run test scenarios. You can think that your employees are well prepared all you want, but you'll never truly know how they'll react to a compromising situation until it actually happens. Luckily, there are services that exist that allow you to run a test scenario on your employees. One type of service that I'll go over for this video is phishing attack services. There are plenty of types of services out there that will create fake emails, send them to your employees, and report back to you with results on how they did. Running drills helps you get a grasp on where your employees stand when it comes to HIPAA awareness. These tests also give first-hand experience without any of the associated risks. Of course, before you run any of the scenarios, you'll want to notify your team of what's coming. You don't have to tell them the exact date that you plan on running any kind of tests or drills, just give them a heads up ahead of time. Your employees have a lot on their minds. Like you, they have a massive to-do list to get through on a daily basis. Expecting your team to go through their daily activities while keeping all of their intricacies of HIPAA in mind just isn't realistic, especially if you only host one training session per year. Teaching awareness about the complex regulations surrounding healthcare is a dynamic process. What I mean by that is it requires constant nurturing and improvements. Now, if you'd like to learn more about ways to promote HIPAA awareness at your organization, reach out to eTactics. And you already made it this far into the video, so you might as well like it, share it, and comment below. But what are you waiting for? Subscribe to our YouTube channel.